Some of the rugby stars overcame financial poverty to shine. Born with nothing, they clawed themselves out through the love of the game. And many players were addicts, and they became quitters to shine on the pitch. Many faced jails, and many suffered due to their families. Here are 7 rugby players who faced hardship to earn their names. Hello and welcome to Rugby Legends. Here we will explain the life journey of rugby players who became stars from nothing. Some of them were addicts, but they learnt the meaning of the life quite earlier and eventually became stars on and off the pitch. On number 7, Justin Olam, Melbourne Storm. Who would have believed that a kid who used to play with a Coke bottle in his childhood could become a world-class outside back? Justin Olam was born and raised in Papua New Guinea. He told the media that they used to prepare the Coke bottle to play rugby in his school days. He never owned a rugby ball, yet he is a star who plays for Melbourne Storm. He was lucky to be scouted by the Melbourne Storm, and that move changed his fortune. Number 6, 𝐴𝐴, Penrith Panthers. How would you be able to continue playing rugby after the sudden death of the girl you love? 𝐴𝐴 was 21 years old when he lost his girlfriend. After the death of Cordelia, his girlfriend, he was devastated. He fell into depression, but nature has some other plans for him. He met the girl named Amy, who is now his wife, as she healed his wounds and made him able to perform fearlessly on the pitch. He plays for Penrith Panthers in the NRL. Number 5, John Bateman, Canberra Raiders. Being a dad at the age of 15, John Bateman has seen enough hardships in life. For others, being a parent at such a young age would be cruel, and they lost their dreams. But for John Bateman, he has learned the new way because of poor finances. A single parent raised him, and from such a little age, he has a vision to change his and his family fortunes. Number 4, Tyrone May, Penrith Panthers. A homeless teenager who worked tirelessly to feed himself, Tyrone belongs to a low-income family as he worked multiple jobs. In 2019, he spent time in jail for taking intimate photos without consent, but that incident shook his soul, and he wants to amend it as the only thought on his mind was to prove them wrong and live a life from scratch. Currently, he plays for Penrith Panthers and making headlines every single day with his performance. Number 3, Braden Burns, South Sydney Rabbitohs. Just imagine, belong to a family where your loved one is a drug addict and your father was convicted for robbery. Burns has suffered a lot through his life. He was close to his mum, but her addiction made both of them suffer a lot. Currently, he is injured and planning to serve the nation as a police officer after retirement. Number 2, Josh Addo-Carr, Melbourne Storm. Imagine after having the first training with South Sydney Rabbitohs, you would dream of a privileged life, but the next day you end up in jail and the circle to prove your worth begins again. He claims that his brief time in prison served as a wake-up call to change his ways. And number 1, Stephen Crichton, Penrith Panthers. Stephen Crichton, a contender for Rookie of the Year, has lit up the world in 2020 and is set to make his State of Origin debut for the Blues at the end of the season. However, only a few years ago, the Panthers' young star was literally on Struggle Street. He was raised in a highly controversial street named Poverty Porn, but he never looked back. He was bullied at school because of his background. It hurt him at first, but it became a source of motivation for him to do better in life after a while. Now, the multi-talented athlete says he plans to use the money he earned playing rugby league to buy his parents a house. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Now I want to turn it over to you. Who among the athletes is a big inspiration to you? Let me know by leaving a comment below right now.